The Hand of Glory is a mythical artifact that was said to heal ailments, protect thieves from discovery, and to act as a warning to others of the consequences of crime. Perhaps the best way to be sure of the veracity of these tales is to see the dark history of the Hand of Glory. The European belief has it that not all uses of the amputated hands of criminals were to act as a deterrent. Until the middle of the 19th century, the Hand of Glory was a popular piece of equipment for thieves as they committed their crimes. To create a Hand of Glory, it required the hand of a still hanging corpse. It was vital that the corpse had been sentenced to hanging. Typically, a murderer's right hand was taken, as it was assumed the dead man would have been right-handed. For the enchantment to work, the hand used must be the one that committed the crime. The hand would most often be used as a candle itself, though would sometimes be used as a candle holder. In stories where the fingertips acted as a candle, each finger would represent each person in the home that was asleep. If a finger wouldn't catch fire, it indicated that either someone in the home was awake or there was less than 5 people in the house. Many thieves misjudged the number of people in the house, and often this was their downfall, as it was said that the flame of a Hand of Glory can only be extinguished with milk. Any other liquid only emboldens its blaze. Thieves believed the magic powers of the Hand of Glory and would do anything to reduce the risk of being caught. At this time, burglary was punishable by death. Stakes were high. Accounts differed from the source to source on what the Hand of Glory could do. The magic powers bestowed fall into 4 main theories. First and most common is the hand will put to sleep anyone who was awake in the house and render them in a coma-like state until the flames were extinguished. The hand would give light only to the holder, casting all others into darkness, akin to the holder becoming invisible. Any lock could be opened in and around the vicinity where the hand was lit. And finally, a thought that a Hand of Glory could burn forever without perishing. Creating a Hand of Glory was no mean feat. There was rituals to observe, rules to follow, and a process that made it a skilled endeavour. First off, the hand had to be severed from a hanging corpse on a lunar eclipse. Instructions state that this was to be at the dead of night, though whether this was essential to the spell or to avoid being caught is not mentioned. In 1722, the Petit Albert, popular magical textbook of the day, captured the imagination of the public. Sinister and esoteric in equal parts, the book was inspired by the writings of St. Albertus Magnus of Cologne. The popularity of such the text illustrated the bleak interest in the dark arts and the forbidden content of black magic. It must be cut from the body of a criminal on the gibbet, pickled in salt and the urine of a man, woman, dog, horse and mare, smoked with herbs and hay for a month, hung on an oak tree for 3 nights running, then laid at crossroads, then hung on a church door for 1 night while the maker keeps watching the porch. And if it be that no fear hath driven you forth from the porch, then the hand you have truly won, and it is yours. Once upon a time, an antiquarian from Castleton bought an old cottage in Danby. The cottage had been owned by a man of disrepute. Though there was no evidence ever brought upon the man to arrest him, Dr. J.E. Chalmers made a fascinating discovery one day in his new home. He found the right hand of a dead man hanging on a door lintel. Chalmers, a keen historian, decided to keep the hand in his possession until an old age. At one time, he considered burying it in Danby churchyard. Happily though, before he died, he reconsidered and passed it on to a local mason named Joseph Ford. Mr. Ford gifted the Hand of Glory to the Whitby Museum in 1935, where it remains to this day. The amputated hands and limbs of criminals were often displayed as a warning to others. To whom the hand belonged was little importance. The context, however, told the story. There are but a few of these artefacts remaining. The last known Hand of Glory resides in Whitby Museum. A preserved limb also hangs in the Prague church, instilling fear, even now, into the public at large. Though through stories, their legend lives on.